It is time to leverage the special relationship between the UK and the US, both between governments and also the private sector, to achieve ambitious climate objectives. Working together, Prime Minister Boris Johnson, President Joe Biden, and the private sector can rally the rest of the world to accelerate their commitments to climate change at COP26.
Both of our governments recognize that technologies like carbon capture and storage, known as CCS, are critical to achieving net zero. The U.S. rejoining the Paris Agreement opens new opportunities to deploy these technologies at scale, paving the way to net zero. Drax is investing in our existing plants, rail systems, and in additional satellite plants, which will create economic opportunities. Currently, we employ close to 300 people in the United States and support a number of indirect jobs across our supply and transport chains. Drax actively encourages best practices in our forest sourcing and our refining measures of measuring forest health, biodiversity, and community well-being in our sourcing areas. Drax also supports our communities with charitable donations, helping to get through the pandemic while recovering and rebuilding from natural disasters. BEX relies on the sustainable biomass Drax sources from the U.S. South to achieve its negative emissions we need to meet net zero.
Our carbon removal technology is ready to go in the UK, and we're keen to share our expertise and stand ready to be part of the net negative emissions moonshot when it is convened by the US government. Bioenergy with carbon capture and storage, known as BECCS, has the potential to create thousands of high-quality jobs. For instance, developing BECCS at Drax would create and support almost 17,000 jobs at its peak. BECCS would also promote trade. Many regions will have either large potential biomass supplies or the attractive geological formations needed to store carbon. But not many countries will have both. BECCS will also create opportunities for overseas investment as companies look to offset their residual emissions.
Together, Drax in the UK and the US are reducing emissions with sustainable biomass from the working forest of the US South. This has transformed Drax Power Station into Europe's largest decarbonization project.
We must build a coalition to deliver negative emissions now. Without them, there is no chance of reaching net zero by 2050. It is time to leverage the special relationship between the UK and the US, both between governments and also the private sector, to achieve ambitious climate objectives.